talk about going into this fall. I mean, your attitude now that you've got a couple of years under your belt there and playing, and how differently you're approaching this preseason.
I'm approaching it real differently. Like, I'm not that young guy anymore, so I have to kind of lead the younger guys.
Mm-hmm. What's it like not being a young guy?
It feels real different because I'm only a sophomore on the field, and I mean the young guys. Don't call it young guys when you're under me, so have to grow up fast.
What about Coach Looney? What's kind of been your impressions with him? What kind of relationship do you guys have?
We have a great relationship. Coach Looney, he knows everything about the blocking, the techniques, all that. So I'm really happy to be with him this season.
What are some of the things maybe he's worked with you on to kind of improve on?
Technique on the blocking, the bigger guys, smaller guys, and get better at the little things that I messed up on last year.
How would you say you've improved as a pass catcher in the offseason?
I've improved tremendously working with guys like Donald Gray and Gabe Miles. They've helped me a lot.
How did they help you?
Get on the airstone the jug machine, routes, come in and out of my breaks, and just small detail things they helped me on.
Was that something that you went to them for, or did they approach you? Or?
I went to them because I wanted to be better. I wanted to be, my routes look just like theirs, so I went to them guys.
What are some things you do now that you didn't know, any little fine details that we wouldn't notice?
Better at my routes, my catching, and just really my all-around game, get better at every little small thing.
Coach Lee mentioned being more consistent, especially as a receiver and catching the ball. How do you do that?
Every play is separately, so buying like the routes and stuff, like just learning everything, like the whole, what everybody's doing, learning what everybody's doing, and that's how you help yourself.
You know, you came in as a wide receiver, now tight end, but really the role you play, you're still so much of a wide receiver sometimes.
Yeah, I love this offense. Coach Mullen, he wants us to be like, to help, like without us, there's no offense, so he wants us to step up big, and I'm ready to do that.
It's interesting that, you know, you and Justin are so similar physically and speed-wise, but I was talking to Jordan, he said, you know, you're more physical and, you know, Justin's more shifty, things like that. I mean, just the fine differences between you and Justin.
Yeah. We both make each other better. I love being around both of those guys, and they might be better at something that I'm not as good at, and they help me with that, and I might be just as better as them, but we all try to make each other better.
Is there anything this tight end unit can't do with all your variety of personnel out there?
We can all do it.
What did you mean when you said that Dan had mentioned that without you guys there's no offense?
Because we pick up the mismatches in this ACC, because a lot of guys overlook the tight end position. So we can run with anybody in the back end, and we're just as big as those guys, and the linebackers can't really cover it, so it's going to be a lot of mismatches this year.
What separated you guys from like not doing that as much last year, you think?
We were very, very young. That was a big thing.
I know DJ can teach you a lot of blocking. Do you ever look at him and say, now, okay, you never caught a pass in your life. What are you going to tell me about this tight end position?
No, I don't approach it like that. He's been at Georgia. He's been everywhere with some great tight ends. So I just listen to everything he has to say.
How good can this offense be? Not just the tight ends, but everybody.
We can be real, real good this year. If everybody just buys in and does their job.